no one will become an extreme in this religion except he will be overwhelmed. The Prophet ﷺ said, هَلَكَ الْمُتَنَطِّعُونَ. The zealots will perish. The zealots, he said it 3 times. هَلَكَ الْمُتَنَطِّعُونَ. هَلَكَ الْمُتَنَطِّعُونَ. هَلَكَ الْمُتَنَطِّعُونَ. The zealots will perish. The zealots will perish. The zealots will perish. He said, إِيَّاكُمَ الْغُلُوَّ فِي الدِّينِ. Beware of extremism in your religion. He said, الْقَسْطَ الْقَسْطَ تَبْلُغُ. Moderation, moderation, and you will get to paradise. This is our Prophet ﷺ. He said, سَدِّدُ وَقَارِبُ. Be upright and do the best you can. Muqaraba is attempt to get close get close to Allah. Do your best. بَشِّرُوا وَلَا تُنَفِّرُوا. Give glad tidings to people. Give them glad tidings. طَاهَ مَا أَنزَلْنَا عَلَيْكَ الْقُرْآنَ لِتَشْقَى. We didn't reveal this Quran for you to be miserable. That's what the Quran said. We didn't reveal this Quran for you to be miserable. When one of the amirs of the Prophet ﷺ, he got upset with his companions and they were told, to obey the amir. Sam'an wa ta'atan. You just obey the amir, right? إنما كان قول المؤمنين إذا دعوا إلى الله ورسوله ليحكم بينهم, right? If the believers are called for Allah and His Messenger to deliberate amongst them, then what do they say? سَمِعْنَا وَأَطَعْنَا. We hear and we obey. The Prophet ﷺ said, he said, obey your ruler, وَلَوْ تَأَمَّرَ عَلَيْكَ عَبْدٌ. Even if it's a servant that becomes the ruler, obey him. So the Sahaba had this mentality of obedience. So they made their fire, the camp, because they're out on a trip, and he got angry at them. He said, you all have to jump in the fire. Wallahi, there are people today that if the Amir said jump in the fire, they would jump in the fire. The Sahaba had brains. That's one of the blessings that Allah gave the Prophet companions that were intelligent. One of them said, we joined this religion to get out of the fire. And so they refused to obey him. When they got back to the Prophet ﷺ, they told him, he said, لا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق. Don't obey a man if it means disobeying the creator of men. And Allah says, لا تلقي بأيديكم إلى التهلكة. Don't destroy yourselves. So the Prophet ﷺ, they were using their intellect. They didn't just say, oh, he's the Amir, we have to obey him. يا أخي ادخل النار قال الأمير. Get in the fire. The Amir said we have to obey him. No, they use their intellects. Hikmah. This is hikmah. It's a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just to have wisdom, have intelligence. And that's why this religion has to have naql and aql. It has to have the transmission, the hadith, but it has to have the aql